friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here for another recap of Love After Lockup. Honey, them Love After Lockup producers, what we do to y'all? What we do to y'all? Why are you all punishing us? Is it because we was talking trash about how terrible love during lockup was, that you thought that you just needed to just throw in our face all this filth and dirt and funk? Because see, that's what it is. I can barely look at my TV screen without the odor penetrating from out of the television. Honey, this is a hot mess. Let's start off with Cameron and Aris. Cameron, please clean this man up immediately. Okay, just clean him up immediately. Soup cooler lips. And one of you shady sisters done inboxed me talking about he looked like Sergeant Waters from A Soldier Story. Said that Cameron and Derek, more Cameron, look like Sergeant Waters from A Soldier Story. Ooh, child. I almost died. You know hell hot, right? Okay. Alright. Just so you know that. So, he is ready to get back into his music business. Okay? Y'all know he's a well-known rapper over there in what, Ohio? Now, some of the sisters done said, now listen, I live in Cincinnati, and we ain't never heard of the likes of him. Well, you need to talk to Aris because, honey, she says that he's well known, honey. Well known. Okay? That he is popular. He got all the ladies. He got all the cash. So Cameron is sitting in the passenger side looking real dusty. Okay? Please, Cameron, please take a shower. Child, the hair, just everything ashy. I just wanted to reach through the screen and just put some lotion on it. So he says he's ready to get back out there, okay? He's about to make some money. He's about to make the rap. He got bars for days. Bars, let me tell you. So, he said he can't wait to get to this music video. Alright? He said there ain't gonna be no PORN type of thing, but he said it's gonna be close. He said that he got the house. He said that he gonna have the booty. He done got the thighs just a jiggling. And so Aris was like, no you ain't. Oh no. Ain't gonna happen. Not on my watch. Okay? It ain't happening, child. And so he was like, well, what are you talking about? We ain't gonna be doing nothing with the girls. I ain't gonna do nothing with the girls. They just gonna be in the video. We about to get it popping up there. She was like, you ain't gonna get none popping. No, what you need to be popping, okay, is a hot oil treatment. That's what you need to be popping. What you need to be popping, okay, is some clippers. That's what you need to be popping, child. What you need to be popping is some lotion. Chapstick. That's what needs to be popping. So, of course, Aris, she is jealous, and she thinks that he's going to have all these women in the music videos, and he says they're going to be up in there half naked, twerking, shaking their tail feathers, and that's that on that. Because he is the king of hip-hop in Ohio, or wherever. Was it Ohio, y'all? It was in somebody's driveway, in somebody's backyard, with somebody's children. That's the video I seen. Now, Aris is like, listen, there's boundaries. You gotta have boundaries. And here is Soup Cooler Lips Cameron come talking about faux shizzle. I said, oh Lord. Is that what you said, Cameron? Is this faux shizzle? Do people actually say that other than Snoop Dogg? Cameron, I'm gonna need for you to work on this now. You're supposed to be dropping bars, beats, hits. You ain't gonna be doing that talking about some faux shizzle. So Cameron starts talking about blowing out Aris back. Okay? Now he couldn't wait. He want to rub her, he want to touch her, he want to kiss all over. We don't want to see this. But there are the shady Love After Lockup producers just putting it all up in our face. Then he starts talking about muffins. And how delicious muffins are. Fresh, hot, moist, and ready. I said, Lord, do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man, honey? I said, Lord, have mercy. So, of course, he only has so much time before he has to get to that good old halfway house. So they got to get it in. Now, it's the next day, next morning, couple of hours, whatever. Baby, when I tell you they had a good night, child, honey, her lashes was off. Honey, they showed like oil. You know, I guess that was for the hair. You know, some oil from the hair, honey. They was all smiles. They said that it was good, and I said, great, okay? You like it? I love it, child. And honey, Cameron said that he gonna marry her. He said, I'm gonna marry this woman. I want to be with her for the rest of my life. That's what he said, child. You know what? Good for you, child, because honey, if she can lay up with you, I guess. So it's time to take him to the halfway house. Honey, poor thing. It just looks so sad how he got out of that car. How he got out of that vehicle. I said, oh, Lord. Honey, he looked like a wet boy. He up in there for how long, y'all? 2 months? 3 months? Let's move on. Gabby and Chris. Chris, come here. Come here, Chris. Chris, don't you know when you lie, your nose grow? Negro, when you lie, your nose grow. Now, Gabby is saying that Chris is out here cheating. That she done found, got evidence, proof, receipts of Chris up on the phone, talking to several females, getting it in where it fits in. Okay? She says, that's my phone. I pay the bill. I do this. I do that. Why you playing me? Because that's what you're doing. You're playing me. And I'm not going to put up with it. I've been loyal to you. We married. I know what you doing. Now, Chris been in the halfway house for 2 months. 2 months don't went by. Chris gonna talk about, don't even worry about it. Okay? Alright? You wrong. You dead wrong. Okay? You're dead wrong because, see, one of the girls that I've been talking to, she does my hair. I said, she did, Chris. When did she do it? Because your hair looked the same as when you got out of prison. So either you need to fire her or don't go back. Because see, she ain't doing your hair. You couldn't think of something better than that. She does your hair. Oh, child. Where did she get her license from? The House of Hair or Payless. Lost your mind. So Gabby knew that was a lie just from looking at his hair. And so Gabby said, listen, okay, it's several girls you've been talking to. It was long conversations too. 50 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. He could talking about they my homegirls. He said they my friends from around the way. Okay? They just friends. I can't have friends. I've been locked up this whole time. I can't have friends. Gabby said, oh, okay. See, if I talk to some dudes, I'll be wrong, right? I'll be wrong. He was like, you don't need to be talking to no dudes. You know, you ain't known them since y'all were little. I've known them since we was small. She said, no, you out here being foul, living foul, looking foul. So then he says, listen, I got all this money, you know, that ass whipping money, okay? And she done spent it, okay? You know, reconstructing her face, done did her inflated lips. She done got her for JJ. He was like, I ain't got nothing. I don't have nothing. Child, that's what, well, nobody told you to be giving her all that money, boo. Nobody told you to do that. But you did. So, Gabby's mad. She pissed off. She said that, you know, he's doing shady things and she ain't putting up with it. Now, it's time for him to get out. Well, his mom and his brother is there waiting on him, you know, to get out of the halfway house. And child, did y'all see all them bags of garbage on the streets of New York City? Ugh. Oof. Y'all can have it, child. Just bags and bags of trash, child. Ugh. So he gets out. And so the mama is like, where Gabby? Where Gabby at? It's your wife. Why isn't she here? When I tell you that whole family look alike. The brother looked like Chris. Chris looked like the mama. The brother looked like the mama. Honey, that gene, them genetics are strong. Strong. Okay. So, Chris said, listen, okay, she mad at me because I was talking to some friends and she's accusing me of this and that, so she can come pick me up. So she was like, so the mama said, so what we gonna do? He said, we gonna have to bust this train. Before they could even get on the train, they go to a store. There's a girl calling Chris inside of the store. Chris gonna talk about, that's my friend. Chris, you know that Gabby can see and look at whomever calls you. So they get on the train, honey. And so the mama said, you gonna come home with us or you gonna go over there to Jersey? He said, listen, I'm married now, okay? I'm gonna go where my wife is. So my parole is gonna be child with Gabby. Honey, Gabby didn't even bother picking him up. Gabby said, come to the train station. Okay? Come to the train station. Child, listen. Gabby and Chris is a hot mess. We already know they're not together. Okay? She done got her a new man. Let's move on. Justine and Michael, child. They still having family time. Michael, he's there, excited, you know, his mom's there, his sisters, his kids, his daddy. Him and his daddy have a little heart-to-heart. Then there comes Mocha, okay? And Mocha is Michael's manager. And Mocha said, listen, I'm more family than most of his family, okay? Me and him grew up together. See, we down for each other. We down. So, he says that he wants Michael to get in that studio and drop some bars, okay? Michael said, listen, I'm all for it. But it's family time, okay? I'll talk to you. I'll hook up with you later. Okay, bye, latte, hot chocolate, frappuccino, mocha. So, this is where, y'all remember when I told you Now, y'all remember what Justine said. There's levels. See, there's his mother. And then there's Justine. Because, see, she's married to him. But, you know, Michael has a daughter, 15, 16 years old. And Justine has a daughter. I think she's 17. Now, Justine's daughter is, as Justine said, a good girl. She makes straight A's. Academically, she's on point. She's captain of her cheerleading squad. She is the bee's knees, okay? And her daughter has a little belly button ring, and I think her daughter has a tattoo. Now, Michael's mom said, let me tell you something, girl. What you do with your daughter is fine. But what you ain't gonna do is have my daughter walking around here with tattoos and a belly button ring. That's what you ain't gonna do. Now see, I'm her grandmother. This is my 15, 16-year-old granddaughter. She ain't doing that. I'm just letting you know. Now why she say that? Now this is supposed to be family time. So Justine gets defensive. She was like, no. See, what I do with my daughter and what happens with Michael's daughter in my house, you ain't got no say. Okay? If she wants, speaking of Michael's daughter, which is now her stepdaughter, if she wants to get her a little tattoo, she wants her to get a little belly button ring, we'll talk about it. We will talk about me and her. And we'll have a conversation. And ain't nothing you can say about it. And so, honey, Mama Michael said, you done lost your ever-loving mind. You gonna be up here talking to me like that. You ain't gonna be disrespecting me like that. You ain't gonna be having no attitude, waving your hands. You ain't gonna be doing none of that. Popping that neck, popping that gum. See, my own daughter don't talk to me like that. And you think I'm gonna stand here and let me talk and have you talk to me like that? With your disrespectful self? Absolutely not. And so Justine says, I guess my mama raised me differently. Ooh. Mama Michael said, there it is. She said, there it is. She said, that's who I know. And she said, that's it. She said, I'm getting upset. I'm going to walk off. I don't even want to talk to you. Justine said, good. She said, whatever floats your boat. Oh, Michael, he's chilling. He's chilling with his homeboys, his brothers, his dad. Meanwhile, the women's about to throw that. And so the mother goes and tells the sister. And so Justine is talking to her daughter. And she was like, oh, Lord. They just ain't going to be talking to me any old type of way. So the sister and the mom was like, let's holler at you. Okay, let's have a conversation. Lord have mercy. Justine and the sister gets into it. And so basically, Michael's sister said, listen, okay, you fresh into this marriage. You're fresh into this family. Okay, if it wasn't for my mama, you wouldn't even be here. Okay, you and her were friends. And see, as y'all know, Justine and the mom were cool. The mom introduced Justine to her son, and here we are. And so, Michael's sister said, you ain't gonna be talking to my mama like that. You ain't gonna be talking to my mama like that, okay? This is Michael's daughter, okay? And that's just it on that. Justine said, well, she gonna be talking about my daughter like that. Like it's something wrong with how I'm raising my daughter, okay? My daughter's a good girl, okay? So she gonna be having my daughter's name in her mouth. Now, this is supposed to be family time. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Did Michael's mom say something bad about Justine's daughter? Or did Michael's mom say, listen, my granddaughter is 15, 16 years old. All right? And I don't want my granddaughter to have tattoos and piercings like your daughter. But I don't remember Michael's mom just calling out the little girl and, you know, calling the girl this and that. I don't remember that. Y'all let me know if she did. Justine was on 10. I mean, she was hype. So they're going back and forth. They're arguing. Okay, here's Michael. He's coming. He was like, what is happening? What is happening? And so Michael took Justine's side because Michael said, look, my mom and my sister, they a lot. Okay? They like to butt into my relationships. But things are different now because now I'm married. And they need to chill. And that's what he told his mom. He said, you gotta chill out, okay? You be getting and butting into my relationships, that stops, all right? It's done. Mama, she's still saying words. The sister, she's still saying words. Justine is over there like this. So family time's over, child. It's time to go back home, and Lord have mercy. Justine is sitting there, honey, seething. Michael said, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? She was like, what do you think? So he was like, listen, I am not going to be in the middle of this mess. Okay, I have my family. And then there's you. There's your family, and my family and your family have to get along. So Justine is over just huffing and puffing, and she was like, listen, I said what I said. She better keep my daughter's name out her mouth. That's all I know. He said, Lord, he said, I was locked up, and I didn't have none of this kind of drama. Y'all, we got Justine and Michael for another season. 3 in a row. Really? Were they a fan favorite? I didn't get that memo. Did I miss this? Child, let's move on. Y'all, Nathan and Skyler. Skyler fresh out of prison. She's happy. She's hugging her mama, her brother. She hugging Nathan. Nathan said, listen, we got to go. You smell like jail. Nathan said you smell like this jail, honey. So, she is talking to her mom. Her mom is so happy. Of course, her mom got gifts in hand. Shirt, outfits, all kinds of stuff. And we find out a little bit about Skyler. Skyler said she grew up middle class. She said that she got whatever she wanted. See, the word no was not in her household, okay? Her parents never told her no. She got whatever she needed, no hesitation. So when she got a teenager, when she became a teenager, all heck done broke loose, child. She was out there smoking the ganja. She was out there having fun. And child, by the time she was 19 years old, this is what she said, 19, she got hooked on pain pills. And when she said that she spent $600 to $700 a day. A day. Y'all, where does a 19-year-old get $600 a day to spend on pain pills? Alexa, what's $600 times 7?
$600 times 7 is $4,200.
So she spent $4,200 a week. My God. She said, I'm surprised I'm alive. Me too, Skyler. Me too. So the mother and the brother are saying their goodbyes. And the mother says that she blames Nathan because Skyler got sent back to prison. It's all Nathan's fault because he couldn't get her butt there on time for curfew. even though she grown. But it's Nathan's fault. Nathan still feels guilty about that. So Nathan brought her some gifts, and you know, he's just ready to get back to where they need to go. They stop off at a coffee shop. She really wanted her an espresso because she's used to that prison coffee. So they get some coffee. She had her clothes. He's sitting there. He's agitated. He's frustrated. He's ready to go. She wants to change out of the prison gear into some of the new clothes. While he's sitting there, he spills coffee on his shirt, and you would have thought somebody spit in his face. His whole demeanor changed. He was so aggravated that he gets up, he goes and he sits inside the vehicle talking about, I done spilled coffee on myself. And listen, okay, he wanted that day to go a certain way. And here she is, you know, talking about all the gifts that her mom got her, and you know, he done spilled coffee on himself, and she was like, well, you should know how to drink it. I mean, you know, little stuff like that. So he got frustrated and went into the vehicle and pouted. So she goes, she changes, she comes out, and she's like, what's wrong with you? Is there something wrong? Are you upset with me? What's happening? And he was like, nothing. And she says, I've never seen you like this. And she let us know that she only went out with him 3 or 4 times. 3 or 4 times. They really don't know each other. So maybe this is who he is. Sitting there pouting. He also let it be known that really, in actuality, they shouldn't be together because, see, he come from a different side of the tracks. Okay? She come from this side. He come from this side, child. She's middle class. He was low class. He said there is no reason for us to ever get together. That just shows it don't matter how rich you are, how poor you are. Once drugs get a hold of you, it don't matter. You're going to end up where you end up. Period. So, it's time to get to his grandma's house. Now, she done walked up in there, and it's decorated like a grandmother's house would. Older furniture. It looked dark. It looked dingy. It looked like it may smell like an attic and mothballs. It's got those creepy dolls that you may get somewhere from QVC or somebody's, yard sale. I said, no. But hey, But he said, listen, I'm a little anxious and hesitant about taking her up in this old folks' house. Okay, up there in the shady pines of houses, child. So this is what gets me. Now, this is what gets me. Wasn't his auntie over there helping him get situated and get things situated? What were they doing? Because, honey, it was no cleaning going on. It's about dust this thick on that furniture. But he done put out that little throw. He done bought a little candle and some pillows. Now, they going throughout the house, and they go to this bedroom. We see Nathan cleaning up. I'm like, Nathan, what you been doing this whole time? He's straightening up. There's stuff everywhere. And Nathan picks up a whole mattress. He picks up a whole mattress and takes it somewhere. I said, Nathan done broke out into a sweat, honey. His neck was red, and she's like, no. She says, now listen, okay? This ain't what I'm used to. And there are pros and cons. Now, I can't be staying up in this house and it's nasty like this. I can't be staying up in this house and you trying to break my back and we looking at them QVC scary dolls that look like they gonna wake up and say, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, hey, hey. Haven't you seen Annabelle? Can't be doing it. You hauling off a whole mattress in front of my face. She said it was hot up in there, child. He got them, you know, window unit ACs, child. So he's trying to lighten the mood. And he's putting on clothes. Put on a little mask. And they was having a good old time. And I guess he went on up in that, you know, Annabelle's room. And honey, he done cracked that back, child. Last and certainly least, Monique and Derek. They had a good time. They had a good time. All right. Monique said, listen, okay, it was good. All right. He handled what he needed to handle. Derek said that he did what needed to be done. He said he ain't never been with a BBW before. Big black woman. Now, Derek, where did you hear that from? That ain't what I thought. I thought it was big, beautiful women. Or big, beautiful woman. Now, you could talk about big black woman, child. Derek. But he said, listen, I've been with some thickums. But I ain't never been with somebody like Monique, so I just handled it, okay? I'm a grown man, okay? I know what I'm doing. Now, did y'all clock when Derek said, I'm gonna go and take my first shower? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong if he didn't say that. Didn't he say that? Didn't he say, I'm going to go and take my first shower? You been there for a whole day and you done blown out Monique's knees. You mean to tell me you didn't take no shower before you went in there and you done damaged those people's beds? What is wrong with this cast? This cast look like they are members of the CDC. I don't understand this. So he gets up, all 5 foot sits up. I'm gonna go take my first shower. He was like, come on, girl. Come on. So it's time for dinner. And baby, he is clean. Do you hear me? He done got him a watch on. He done got him a knockout. Is that supposed to? Now listen. Now honey, when I tell you Derek said that he was clean, okay? His hair's washed. He done washed his body. He got on him a little nice watch and some fake Gucci. Derek, did that supposed to have been Gucci? Is that what that's supposed to have been? Okay. All right. So, Monique got on her little white dress, child. It's time to go to dinner. But first, we gotta have a photo shoot. I was like, Leprechaun, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere. What is all them pictures? He was like, take it. He was like, keep taking them. Keep taking them, baby. Keep taking them pictures. I said, what in the low budget photo shoot is this? And here is Monique. time to go eat. Now, Derek ain't had no real good food in a long time. And see, he ain't paying for it. So he's gonna take full advantage of it. Now, they done had them some crab balls that looked so delicious. A rack of lamb looked so delicious. Some king crab legs that looked so delicious. They done had them some champagne, okay? They done had them an assortment of seafood. And he was tearing it up. I mean, tearing it up. Of course it's delicious. He didn't have to pay for it. And so Monique was like, it's good. He was like, it's good. It's so good. I won't go to the casino. Monique said, what? Monique over there yawning, eyes watering. She was like, we ain't going to no casino. He said, what? He said, I'm going to the casino. What's the problem? We going to the casino. Monique said, we ain't going to no casino. He said, oh, we going to a casino. She said, we ain't going. We are not going to that casino. Because, see, Monique said what got him in trouble was gambling and being a street pharmacist and women. And she said, we ain't going. He said, oh, we going. Okay? Let me feed you. Come on over here. Let me feed you because we going. So they going back and forth. And then one of his homeboys made an appearance. I said, who is this? Like, who are you? He don't come. What's up? Hey, how you doing? What's up? Ah. Monique is looking at him like, who are you? So they exchanged phone numbers, and here is Derek talking about, I'm going to the casino, man. Hook me up. Okay, well, I'll see you later. So, Monique said, who is that? He said, that's my homeboy. That just happened to drive by at the exact time we sitting here eating at this restaurant. Is that right? Oh, okay. Born at night. Y'all finish the rest. So, Derek's still eating, still talking about the casino, talking about his homeboy. And so Monique done grabbed the phone. Look, let me have his phone. And she said, D-E-L-E-T-E, delete. Honey, she done deleted the homeboy's phone number. And she said, listen, you don't need to be talking to him. You don't need to be knowing none of your old homies. Then listen, you ain't have to do all that. We ain't doing nothing. He ain't into nothing. That's just my homeboy I grew up with. He ain't about nothing. He ain't no troublemaker. You just over here just doing mess. Now what about this casino? Ain't going no casino, child. And so Derek was like, ain't going no casino. She said, we ain't going to no casino. He was like, oh, okay, we'll see about that. Let me tell you what Monique did do. She paid for that check. $506. $506. You done lost your mind. Everything about that, I was like, okay. $506? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. She paid it. Because, see, he was like, you got this, right? And see, before that, he was like, we need to hit the ATM. You need to take out some money so we can go to this casino. Now, it's time for them to go back to the hotel. Love about the Lockup producers, y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Did y'all see when Monique was driving? Derek in the passenger seat. Why did it look like he was sitting in the floorboard? Baby, when I tell you Derek looked like he's 4'11", So they go back to the hotel. And so Monique said, we're not going to the casino. He said, we going to the casino. Monique said, if you leave, don't come back. He said, oh, Lord, don't even say that, child. So Monique done heed and hawed and moaned. She done laid up on that bed. And so Derek done went and got him a couple of Red Bulls. He done came back to the room and said, giddy up. We going to the casino. And guess what happened? Now, Love After Lockup producers. Now, y'all know good and daggone well y'all didn't have to film her rolling all over that bed like that. What is that bed made of? Monique got up, and guess where they went? To the casino. They were walking down that hallway. Monique said, shut up, Derek. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. Shut up. Oh, Lord. Y'all, that's it. That's it for Love After Lockup. Y'all know what to do. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends.